We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The Labor Department is calling on both the employers and employees to adopt the guidelines on work-from-home setup. After 2 months of consultations with the stakeholders, the Department of Labor has come up with the implementing rules and regulations on the Republic Act No. 11165 or the Telecommuting Act. Under the Department Order No. 237 signed by Labor Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma, telecommuting employees are entitled to receive the same treatment as those who are reporting to the office. This includes getting their base salary, including overtime and night shift differential, and other similar monetary benefits. It also states that the facilities, equipment, and supplies needed by the employee to perform his or her work in an alternative workplace will be considered ordinary and necessary cost for the business of the employer. In case of unresolved grievances, both parties may request assistance from DOLE Regional or Field Office. Philippine National Police Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. plans to meet with Vice President Sara Duterte to explain their approach against lawless elements. This after Duterte said the government should show no mercy to criminals and terrorists. Azurin said showing no mercy to criminals for them means arresting and throwing them in jail. He noted that the no mercy to criminals remark has different interpretations. Azurin also said the PNP follows the basic rule of law and values of life, and its position in line with guidance of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to ensure the safety of the public. Meanwhile, more than 7,000 jobs are available in the upcoming job fair of the Department of Labor and Employment and Department of Tourism. DOT Secretary Cristina Frasco said the employment program called Trabajo Turismo Ascenso Philippine Tourism Job Fair is one way of fortifying the tourism and allied industry workforce. This, she said, is in line with the vision of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. for the tourism sector to contribute to the country's economic resurgence. A total of 7,510 vacancies from 147 establishments are available for job seekers. Of the number, 3,367 jobs are in Metro Manila, 1,633 in Cebu, and 2,510 in Mindanao. The job fair will be held this coming Thursday until Saturday. Job seekers are required to pre-register on these links. Britain and the rest of the world said their farewells as Queen Elizabeth II is laid to rest in a grand state funeral Monday afternoon, Manila time. The Queen's coffin, draped with a British flag and topped with a majestic imperial state crown, was brought through the streets of London in a ceremonial parade. The Queen was buried at Windsor Castle alongside her father, King George VI, her mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and sister, Princess Margaret. The coffin of her husband, Prince Philip, will also be transferred to lie alongside her. A private interment ceremony will take place at the King George VI Memorial Chapel tomorrow, 2:30 a.m. Manila time. Earlier, the Queen's eldest son, King Charles III, led the royal family and thousands of mourners at Westminster Abbey. People, meanwhile, fell in line to see the Queen's coffin since it was taken to lie in the state at Westminster Hall last Wednesday. President Bongbong Marcos paid tribute to the Civil Service Commission as it celebrated its 122nd anniversary today. In a video message, Marcos expressed hope that the CSC would continue improving the processes that set the standards of government service. Marcos praised the CSC for ensuring the quality of service by government employees and leaders as they help attain his administration's goals. He reminded CSC personnel to do their best in performing their duty of providing competent civil servants. The CSC, headed by Chairperson Carlo Alexi Nograles, is in charge of overseeing the integrity of government actions and processes, including the management of civil servants. Meanwhile, CSC Commissioner Eileen Lizada announced that several treats are being offered to government workers. Aside from the libreng sakay in MRT 3 and LRT 2 lines from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. this morning and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. tonight by the Department of Transportation, the Philippine National Railways also offered free train rides on all its routes for government employees today. Discount vouchers also await government workers in several parks, participating hotels, resorts, salons, stores, and malls in the country. A complete list of partner agencies and establishments offering special treats for government workers may be accessed on CSC website and the CSC's official Facebook page. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. I am William Theo. Good evening, everyone.